From downtown Scranton, this is Northeast Current. WQPX invites you to join us as we explore public affairs, current events, and arts and culture in northeastern and central Pennsylvania. Now, let's meet today's guests on Northeast Current.
Good morning. Welcome to Northeast Current. I am your host, Tammy Saunders. Today, I'm here with Marie Anikevich, the Executive Director of the National Alliance of Mental Illness, the Northeast Region and Scranton Chapter. Welcome, Marie.
Thank you, Tammy.
It is so nice to see you. Marie is an old friend, and we both work in the world of mental health. So, Marie, can you tell us a little bit about what the National Alliance of Mental Illness, known as NAMI, what NAMI is, what your role is here in the community, and your purpose?
I'd be happy to. NAMI is, as you said, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. We're a national organization. We're an affiliate of a national organization. NAMI started over 35 years ago, literally around the kitchen table in Madison, Wisconsin, a group of parents, mostly mothers, I'm sure, who had enough. They had enough of the substandard care that their children were getting, their children with serious mental illness, the lack of progress, lack of interest in research and treatment improvements and everything, and they had enough of being blamed for their child's illness. So they said, we need help, we need information, we need to learn to advocate for ourselves and for our children, and NAMI was formed then. And from that point, it has grown, like I said, into a national organization with affiliates all over the country. We're the Northeast Region affiliate. There's an affiliate in Wilkes-Barre, there's an affiliate in Lehigh Valley, and scattered around.
Okay. So what services does NAMI provide then here in the Scranton area?
NAMI is, on the national level and locally, we're the voice on mental illness, is what we like to say. We provide support, education, information, and advocacy to people who've been affected by mental illness. We provide phone support. If an individual is maybe struggling with something, not sure what's going on, not sure how to communicate with their loved one, not sure what kind of services are available and how to access them, they can call the NAMI Scranton office. We have support groups that meet twice a month. Twice a month on the second and the fourth Monday of every month at 841 Jefferson Avenue in Scranton from 7 to 9 p.m.
Are those for adults, for children? Who comes to those groups? Who should come to those groups?
Adults. Adults, either adults who've been affected by mental illness, whether themselves having a diagnosis or maybe wondering if they have an illness, family members, friends, anybody that's been affected by mental illness.
So anyone, and so it's a support group.
It's a support group.
Great.
Where people use
resource.
their learned experience, what has worked for them, what has helped them, what has not worked so well, share information on doctors, on other professional services that they've been able to access, and support each other.
Okay, great.
Relationships, friendships are formed out of these groups. Folks take it beyond the group, and a lot of people are friends and spend time together in the community. So
that is wonderful. So do people need to call and make an appointment to come to this support group, or can they just show up? And again, it's the second and fourth Monday of the month.
Of every month, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. and
at
it's
841 Jefferson Avenue in Scranton.
841 Jefferson.
And no, they can just show up. I mean, they're certainly welcome to call if they want more information, if they're not sure.
Do you have a phone number for the viewers?
Yes, we do. The phone number is 570-342-1047.
Okay, great. And how about a website? Do you have a website?
It's NAMIPAScranton.org, www.NAMIPAScranton.org.
Okay, that is great. So I understand once a year you have a big fundraiser. I have attended it, and I can attest that it is a really great evening, and it is the Evening of Hope.
Evening of Hope.
Can you tell our viewers a little bit about the Evening of Hope?
Sure.
And let's start with, it is coming up on November 3rd.
November 3rd.
Thursday, November 3rd.
Yep, 6 p.m. at the DeNaples Ballroom at University of Scranton. It is, again, for 35 years, NAMI's been providing information, support, advocacy, and about 20 years ago we started doing awareness events in the community. And a little over around 7 years ago, one of our board of directors, Owen Doherty, who surprisingly enough is now our president, he had the idea that he wanted to do something different than than the things I just mentioned that we had traditionally done. Something that would appeal to folks in a different way, but still convey that same message about mental health issues and raise some funds at the same time. And the Evening of Hope was born. And some of us, you know, we weren't sure how it would be received in the community. Mental health is not always such a glamorous topic as some others. It doesn't always receive the sympathy or support in the community that some other topics do, but it's been a success. This is our 6th year, this one that we'll be having on November 3rd, and each year it gets more exciting, more support from the community.
So tickets, how can tickets be purchased? Can they be purchased in advance, at the door, at the DeNaples Center, at the University of Scranton?
Yes to all of the above.
Okay.
Individuals can call me or visit our website. Tickets can
Okay.
be purchased. We do have PayPal ability on our website, so folks can purchase it directly through there. They can call me. We can make arrangements. They can be, if you're not sure of your plans until November 3rd, tickets will be available at the door.
Available at the door. And so what can people expect at the event? I know there's a great basket raffle each year.
Our basket raffle. They can, this year our honorary chairperson is James Gavin. James Gavin was previously the executive director of Scranton Counseling Center, is now the president and director of Community Care Behavioral Health, which is a statewide organization that supports services for people with mental health, mental illness. And he's our honorary chairperson, so they can expect to hear some words from Mr. Gavin as far as some of the progress that's been made in the 40 years that he's been involved in mental health. They can celebrate with us as we recognize once again some of our award winners. In one of our events in October is our Candlelight Vigil, and we provide a few awards to individuals who we believe have made a difference in the lives of people with mental illness. Our Candlelight Award winner and our CIT Leadership Award winner, which is the Crisis Intervention Team police officer who's been trained to deal with persons who are in mental health crisis and to de-escalate the situation, to guide them towards services and away from the criminal justice system. So we will recognize this year award winners, Ms. Marissa Benici and Officer Robert Shedlock of the Clark Summit Police Department. The baskets,
The basket raffle.
it has unintentionally become the highlight of the evening. People get very competitive in bringing baskets. Who can bring the most exciting basket? People get very competitive in who wins the most baskets. We have tables competing against each other. We also, in addition to the baskets, we always have some donations, some more fine art, really handcrafted donations that we have separate from the basket raffle, a special raffle, where you have local artisans who've handcrafted something, artwork.
And are they for sale, silent auction?
It's a raffle as well. Those
raffle,
tickets
okay.
are the cost
Separate.
is a little bit different. Those tickets are separate. But
And is there music, food, dancing,
there's
drinks?
music, food, drinks, no dancing. Well, I mean, there could be dancing.
But music-
Actually, last year I think we had some folks
Some music,
swaying to the music. We do
something to eat, something to drink.
something to eat, something to drink. Some networking with folks who are with some shared interests. Just about everybody there is interested in making a difference in the mental health field, whether it be supporting people, improving services, and so it's a more casual cocktail party-like atmosphere with a little bit of a program, kind of a casual program. We'll have some informational slides, videos that we put together with some facts and some listings of our supporters, the donators, but mostly just that casual atmosphere for folks to be able to mingle with each other and support a great cause.
again, it's so important that organizations like NAMI and yourself and your team talk about mental health and the awareness of it, because everyone probably knows someone who's been affected by a mental health issue or mental illness diagnosis. So again, it's so important, and thank you for doing this fundraiser and creating the awareness for our community, because it's real and there's nothing to be ashamed of when you have a mental health issue. So it's,
you're absolutely right. As a matter of fact, you know, we just undertook another campaign in addition to this event. We have our Mental Health It's Okay to Talk About It campaign. If folks will see throughout the valley, we have several billboards. We have informational cards that we distribute throughout the area, encouraging people to talk about it. You can visit our website, visit our Facebook page to learn ways to talk about it. On our Facebook page, or our website, I'm sorry, we have a whole listing of different venues. There's a lot of social media venues that give people an opportunity to share their story. There's a lot of good information out there about how to talk about your own mental health, how to talk to other people who may be struggling with some mental health. That's listed on our website.
Great.
And we try to continue listing those things on our Facebook page as well. So mental health, you're right, it's okay to talk about it.
It is okay to talk about it, and there are supports out there for those who need them. So I think it's a great message. It's a great service that people know it is available.
Yes.
So with your event then, how are the proceeds utilized from the fundraiser?
The proceeds, 100% of the profits of the event stay right in the community, right in the Northeast PA community. We use them to support individuals in recovery from mental illness, whether it's by making some purchases for programs, for needed programs that they may not have in their budget to purchase. For example, a local psych rehab program where people learn how to learn some activities of daily living skills, and one of the things that they learned is how to cook properly. They had a double oven that wasn't working properly, was not in their budget to purchase this double oven. We purchased it because learning how to cook and learning how to take care of yourself is certainly a very important part of one's recovery. We've purchased pool tables because socialization and being able to do something that you enjoy is important to recovery. We've purchased desktop computers. We supported different other organizations in the community. They're doing mental health related things. That the Northeast Suicide Prevention Initiative has a walk. There's the Lou Rusby Foundation has some things that go on. The CIT that I mentioned earlier, Crisis Intervention Training, it's a training that's offered every year, and NAMI has supported that through donations from this fund.
So NAMI really partners with the local community agencies and providers, which is great.
That's a real important part of what we do and who we are. Yes.
Right. Marie, as you think about your role in NAMI, is there anything out there that you really want to accomplish in the coming years with NAMI and in the field of mental health?
That's a good one, and it's so broad. I think I would have to say I would love to see stigma erased. Stigma is, we know it's the greatest barrier to treatment. Stigma interferes with people being able to get secure housing, with people being able to get adequate health insurance that provides the coverage that they so desperately need. Stigma interferes with people being able to get employment. It influences the way people think about people with mental illness. People with mental illness find themselves involved with the criminal justice system and arrested instead of receiving services, and stigma says that's okay, and we know it's not okay. So we would, I think if we could erase stigma and these kind of events, the mental health, it's okay to talk about it campaign is one way we want to erase stigma. We know 1 in 4 persons will be affected by mental illness in their lifetime. So chances are every one of us, if we're not affected directly, somebody very close to us is affected. And so it's very important to understand that it's a part of our lives. We want to normalize the conversation, encourage people to talk about it,
Right.
and help people to be more comfortable when they're talking about it, when they encounter somebody who's in a crisis, be able to support them and kind of divert them towards services and away from the other stigmatizing things that can happen.
Right, because people aren't afraid to say, I have diabetes, I have a heart condition, but people are afraid to say, I'm depressed, I'm sad.
They are. They are,
Yes.
and that interferes with their ability to access services. If they're afraid to say it, they don't want to tell their doctor. They don't want to tell a family member, or very often, even if they do, they don't want anybody to know.
Yes, because of the
it's-
stigma, and that
yeah.
is so sad. And so it's great that the campaign you have going, Mental Health Matters, and it's okay to talk about it, because you know what, folks, it is okay to talk about it. And so please, I hope anyone out there listening gets that message, hears that message, and know that it is okay. And there are services and supports out there to help you. So, well, this is great information. It's a great event. On Thursday, November 3rd, if you're looking for an entertaining evening, come over to the University of Scranton, the DeNaples Center, an Evening of Hope. And we hope to see you there. We hope our friends will be there. And if you need supports and you're looking for information, again, you can contact NAMI, and the phone number is?
It's 570-342-1047. You can also contact us through our website. There's a ability to contact us through email. Websites www.namipascranton.org.
All right, Marie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is great information, and remember, folks out there, that it's okay to talk about it. Mental health matters, and you're not alone.